Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, as well as glory and worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Greetings and salutations to you, Akim, pushing the gospel in the utmost truth and sincerity. This brother, disciple Yaikwa out of Great Millstone, Atlanta Church. A quick in transit. Just meditating and reflecting based upon the lesson that the Bishop Atazawam put out concerning the Day of Atonement. And I try my best to maintain a humble student-like spirit. I try to refrain from, it's good to teach, but you want to have a balance to it. But nevertheless, just concerning prophecy, concerning the gospel, Yahushua said that we were bought with a price. With a price, and that price is dealing with sacrifice. Let me see here. The price is dealing with sacrifice, man. All right, Yahushua, he gave his life, in a horrendous manner, based upon the crucifixion. All right, torture, embarrassment, torment. Yahushua gave his life that we may enter into life. Right? And that's what's, he said you were bought with a price. And how do we repay him? What is our service to sacrifice likewise? Right? It might possibly come down to us being tortured. Okay? It might possibly come down to us losing our physical life in a similar manner, but that's not every brother's lot that's of the elect. But every brother's lot of being of the elect is to sacrifice and to suffer. All right, to sacrifice and to suffer. Now, if that is because you're doing lessons, so you don't have as much time with your family, that's sacrifice. All right, if that's fasting because you might feel pride demons upon you, then that's a sacrifice because you're depriving yourself of a necessity in order to get a reward, in order to have a change, to increase your spirit. And it's always a brother in the predicament that's more hideous than yours. Everybody has their own lot and their own amount of hell that the Lord has put upon them. But the Lord will not put any burden on you that you can't handle. All right. Yahushua said, "Bear your cross." All right. He said, if you don't bear your cross, all right, then you're really not worthy of Him. All right, because He was willing to sacrifice for you, but you're not willing to sacrifice for Him. You're not willing to sacrifice for yourself, for your family, because ultimately, if we don't sacrifice, if we don't activate that labor of love, then our family is going to perish. We're going to perish, and in a dishonorable manner too, because the Lord gave us, He showed us the light. He showed us the path. It's just up to us to maintain it. It's not like we're some the Lord has just given us a spirit of infidelity where we could never receive the truth. We never could understand and comprehend the apostles and elders. No, we believe, therefore we can achieve, man. It's just about having discipline, right? And the Day of Atonement, it goes into having discipline. All right, depriving your body from eating from sundown to sundown to sundown, if I'm not mistaken. All right. That is a trial of your faith. You know, that's a trial of your faith, a trial of your character. You know, so it will behoove us, all of us, and I speak, you know, including myself first and foremost, that, you know, that we activate and exercise within ourselves the capabilities that Yahweh Shai has granted us, man. All right, that Yahweh Shai has granted us, man. All right, and you know, it's really gonna come down to our faith. You know, do you have faith that Yahweh Shai, and these principles should be exercised, and you should look at this from a perspective of what you deal with everyday life. You know, from your job, from your household, your family household. Of course, you know, from the spiritual, from the ministry perspective, first and foremost. But you want to put on the mind of Yahweh Shai in everything you do. We want to be ambassadors of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is greatness. He represents greatness. He's the apex. He is the prime example of what it means to be great, what it means to be diligent, what it means to be humble. So these characteristics, if utilized in everything that we do, it will just simply make us a better person, a better man. Because you don't want to limit yourself. All right? We don't want to limit ourselves, because brothers have capabilities. They just have to exercise it. Now, of course, like I said, the ministry comes first. But you know, you don't want to hide your talents. I'll put it like that. The Lord has granted all of us with capabilities and capacity, even in this carnal, weak, feeble body. The limits we have. I mean, of course, it has certain limits, but the capacity that we can achieve. A lot of people in general don't reach their capacity because they're not willing to be patient. They're not willing to suffer, and they don't want to have discipline. And most importantly, they don't have faith. All right. But if you exercise those things, those principles, all right, first and foremost through the Spirit, and then, you know, everything else in life, all right, it's going to lead us to being perfect. You will be perfect, all right, because what it says in Colossians, it tells you that charity, exercising charity, is perfection. Colossians chapter 3, all right. So, you know, just a quick video through the Spirit, you know, for the body of Yahweh Shai. You know, I hope you brothers, you know, endure through all hardness, man, all suffering. All right, continue to be creative, continue to be diligent, humble, and the Lord, you know, the Lord is not gonna put anything on your plate that you can't handle, man. All right. So, you know, remember, you have brothers to lean upon. You have Yahweh Shai. All right, and we're more than conquerors, man. We're champions. All right. You know, it's just a humble message, you know, from your brother. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praise unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Chakadash. Shalom. Keep the faith.